Linux Mint has banned snap packages from being installed on their distribution. Hey everyone, what's happening? Today we are discussing Linux Mint and snaps and the fact that they are eliminating support for snaps in Linux Mint 20, which is the next version, which is currently in the beta testing. Now, Linux Mint, by default, for a long time, has not had snap functionality enabled by default. However, it has always been an option for you to go ahead and install the snap daemon or snapd and enable snap support on your computer if you so chose. Now, starting with Linux Mint 20, they are eliminating that choice. They are completely saying you can't install it from our repositories. And what they did is they removed it from the package list, so you can't install it through your terminal, through your Synaptic, package manager, etc. You just can't do it. Now, there are some workarounds, and I'm going to go ahead and create another video about workarounds, but basically they have removed snap from Linux Mint 100%. You can't install them. So why is Linux Mint banning the use of snaps? Well, basically, they've had enough. Let's go ahead, let's read a quote from this article that I've had on the screen for a while. I will link this article in the description below. And we're going to read a quote from Clem, who is the lead developer of Linux Mint. And it says, in Ubuntu 20.04 package space, the Chromium package is indeed empty and acting without your consent as a backdoor by connecting your computer to the Ubuntu store. We'll cover that in a second. Applications in the store cannot be patched or pinned. You can't audit them, hold them, modify them, or even point snap to a different store. You've as much empowerment with them as if you were using proprietary software, i.e. none. This is in effect similar to a commercial proprietary solution with two major differences. It runs as root and it installs itself without asking you. Let's point out some misconceptions about snaps that he perpetuates in this quote. One is he says you can't audit snaps. Well, yes, you can audit snaps if that snap is free and open source software. The proprietary applications that are available on the Snap Store you can't audit, but you can audit the snap packages and the software themselves. So I don't know where he gets that from. Now, he says you can't hold them or modify them. Well, yes, you can modify the free and open source applications, but you cannot hold updates in Snap. That is much as true. They update automatically every 6 hours. That is definitely a thing. And he also says you can't point snaps to a different store. Yes, you can. You can create your own Snap store, your own Snap repository, and you can add it to your snapd daemon service, and you can even remove Snapcraft from snapd if you want to. I will link a article in the description about that if you want to learn more about how to create your own Snap repository and your own Snap server and how to point snapd to it, etc. But that goes into a little bit more depth than this video is going to go into. Also, part of this quote is about the Chromium package being installed as a snap, even if you try to install it through apt. Well, there is a rub with that, and I will say the complaint is not 100% unwarranted. However, there is a reason why Ubuntu chose to only package Chromium as a snap rather than an apt. It's because Chromium changes quite a bit, and to update it, sometimes you were getting some weird package conflicts with Ubuntu, etc. So they decided to take Chromium out as a apt package and distribute it as a snap instead, and then they put the apt package to point to the snap. However, they don't confirm that you want to install a snap package. They just do it. And that rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. I'm not saying that's completely unwarranted, but they did mention it, but they did announce it in their manuals and their release notes, etc. And if you actually read the manual, and yes, OTFM, they did, it is in that they are only distributing Chromium as a snap. So really, it's not a matter of non-disclosure. It's a matter that they don't confirm it in the APT package system, which I'm not sure if there's even a provision for APT to confirm that. So I don't know if they could or if they couldn't, but if they could, they should have. I will admit that. Now, I don't have a problem with Linux Mint not installing snaps by default and choosing Flatpak instead. What I have a problem with is that Linux Mint is effectively blocking your ability to easily install snap packages if you so choose. Now, he does say there is a workaround for you to be able to install it yourself, but really, you're going to block it from being installed via the APT manager? That is complete BS. Linux is about choice, and you are effectively taking the choice away from the user. You're literally saying, this is the way we want you to run our operating system, and if you don't want to run it this way, then you shouldn't run it. Well, in that case, I may choose to stop running Linux Mint. If you're going to take the choice away from the user, then I'm probably not going to use your operating system, and I'm going to stop recommending that people use it if this is the way you're going to treat your users. I get it, you don't like snaps, you don't agree with them, but some people like snaps, and using them on your computer is the user's choice, and it's not yours, and you should stop trying to make that decision for your users. If you like this video, go ahead and give it that thumbs up. If you didn't, that's what the thumbs down button is for. And go ahead and click that subscribe button. I will see you in the next video. If you like my content and wish to support my work, you can do so on Patreon. The link is in the description. Also, if you wish to see more, check out the videos on your screen.